So James, if I want to grow a pressure washing business, how do you recommend I do it? What should I avoid spending money on, and what do you think I should double down on?
So if you're looking to grow a pressure washing company, then first and foremost, I'd want to know a little bit more information with regards to, are you a pressure washing company for residential and domestic use, or are you in the commercial side of things? If you're in residential for pressure washing, I would go down the route of Facebook ads. I think that would work really well. Even other networks like YouTube ads or Pinterest ads could work well as well. So on social media, it's very visual. If you're cleaning the driveway and before and after, it's quite therapeutic actually looking. I might be being sad there, but it's quite therapeutic in looking at a really mossy kind of surface. And then after it, it's been nice and clean. You can see the block paving or tiles that they have on, could even just be tarmac to be fair, but they're getting rid of the moss. So I'd say for social media ads on residential pressure washing would be good. I don't think it would work slightly as good on commercial. I think commercial's more got a search kind of intent to it. Mm-hmm. So I'd probably then start steering down the road of like SEO and PPC.
Right. Okay.
So where would you, if on a pressure washing company, would you do anything different to what I've said there with regards to, what would you think the primary one would be in SEO and PPC?
So I completely agree with like the therapeutic videos. It's like a time lapse of like a 2-hour driveway being cleaned.
So we both sad then.
Yeah. So I get that, and I think that would actually perform very well if you were to run that as a Facebook ad to like just a simple lead form, and then you're just picking up leads and actually giving them a quote and stuff. So I think that would work well. Whereas something for commercial, I don't think that business owners would be as sad as us. Maybe they are, maybe they're not. But I think they're probably going to search for commercial pressure washing. I think you probably want to focus more so on your SEO presence, making certain that your website is actually fully built and it's targeting those types of keywords.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, from an SEO standpoint, SEO is more than just obviously the search engine optimization of ranking for the keywords. Within that, you've got like, you want to be stamping your authority on expertise and experience. So trying to make certain that if someone lands on your page from a conversion standpoint, you've got all the trusted signals, you've got any accreditations that might be needed. And again, you've got before and after photos. I also think on top of SEO being a major play, organic social media. So not even just social media ads. And I think a big one for it would be YouTube. Because literally, you could get a bit of a time lapse, and like we were saying, we were sad looking at the before and afters. Some people watch 30, 40-minute videos of just someone pressure washing, right? And they get millions of views on YouTube. So you could be, each time you're doing a job, putting a time lapse together and cleaning a driveway. One, it's a great video showing the before and afters for like a condensed 2-minute video for your case studies, especially if you can get like a testimonial with that as well. Yeah. But for the longer form videos as well, you could just get a lot of people coming through to your channel, engaging with your channel, which means that the videos then would start ranking for the keywords like commercial pressure washing, industrial pressure washing. You've got other stuff then with regards to pressure washing, not just for floors, but like cladding, pressure washing and stuff like that. Graffiti removal, chewing gum removal is another great one. So all these with regards to pressure washing are great like sub niches within a niche. So there's so many different places pressure washing can be done. There's actually some great volume for like heritage building pressure washing. Right, okay. So you need to
that's SEO volume, like people searching.
Searching on Google and stuff like that. So for that you need to be very specialist because they don't want you damaging any masonry kind of building or architecture and stuff like that. So I'm not certain exactly the strength of the power of the pressure washer needs to be kind of filtered down that little bit on those type of buildings and stuff. But then I'd say, for me, I'm slightly biased. I obviously own fatrank.com and we do a lot of lead generation services for pressure washing companies. FatRank has a pressure washing lead generation offer where you only pay on converted jobs. So you have zero to pay for any SEO, any PPC, any social media. You only pay when a job actually converts. You do the job, you get paid, and then you pay us a commission out of that. But what's your thoughts with regards to using other lead generation companies that might charge per lead? And what's the difference, in your opinion, between, let's say, a Bark, a Yellow Pages, Checkatrade, those type of lead generation companies that charge per lead versus a pay on commission like with FatRank?
So my issue in the past, and when I was less SEO savvy and business savvy, is I actually signed up to Bark, and the first lead that I paid for, I think it was like £60. It was just phoned them 3 times and never picked up. You emailed them, never picked up. WhatsApped them, never picked up. So you do have that issue. You've just paid for that lead and you just can't contact them. Not only that as well, you do have the flip side to it is where you can contact them, but with a lot of the lead generation companies that we are competitors with, they are reselling that lead. So for example, if let's say a render cleaning job comes in, they're selling that lead through to yourself and to 3 other competitors, and then it just comes down to who's the cheapest. And for me, I want to be profitable, but I also want to be competitive in pricing as well. I don't want to price something up at £200 when I can potentially get a correct pricing at £500, let's say.
Yeah.
So that's my 2 biggest issues. Sometimes you pay for leads, they just never pick up. In other cases, you're sharing the lead with 4 or 5 of your competitors, and it just comes to a rat race on who's the cheapest.
Yeah, I think if you are a pressure washing business owner and you are looking to use a lead generation company, you should be vetting those lead generation companies, making certain that your leads are actually converting and actually getting you a return on investment. At FatRank, you only pay on conversions. The good part about it is they're exclusive leads. What Kaz was talking about there from other lead generation companies, they will be reselling that same lead 5, 6, sometimes even 7 times in the pressure washing space. That means you're up against 6, 7 of your competitors, and it's a race to the bottom on price. So always make certain if you are looking to use a lead generation company for pressure washing leads, do your due diligence. The last part that some people talk about with regards to trying to grow a pressure washing business is traditional kind of marketing and advertising, billboard advertising, radio advertising, TV advertising, or magazines. For me, there's no KPIs. I'm someone who loves to talk about return on investment.
Yeah.
And when you can't get seen what return on investment that billboard is bringing you, at that point, I'm like, I think it's crazy. But what's your thoughts on traditional?
I don't think traditional would work. I don't think it would work in this industry, but I have just thought of a crazy idea for a billboard ad that you could potentially run. I don't think it would be profitable at all, but just imagine this, a big billboard, one side's really mossy and the other side's really clean. That you could run that. I don't think it would, I just don't think it would work, but I think it's a cool idea to actually run. With traditional marketing, my opinions are that in a lot of cases it won't work unless you're a certain business, and I just don't think in this pressure washing, I just don't think that it's one of those.
Yeah.
But you could definitely do pressure washing for billboards, because there are a lot of dirty billboards, so that could be another service that you provide.
Yeah, for sure. I think if you are a pressure washing business owner, I think for me, the major players would be using a lead generation company like FatRank that you only pay on a back end, doing SEO yourself, generating your own leads. You actually, if you can start generating your own leads, if you ever look to sell the business, that business is worth a lot more money if you can generate your own leads as well. So I'd look to try and start SEOing your own website, also for trust signals, and then maybe looking at social media, both social media ads, but also videos of jobs that you've done. So I hope you like the video. If you are looking to grow a pressure washing company, is there anything else to add there of what you would do?
No, I think that's it. We've covered all the basics really.